Hello everyone, Sunset.2 and welcome to another mod overview, this time on Dungeon Blocks, a mod that adds blocks such as facades, to even thinner ones that are quarter, to pillars, to wall scones, and some other types. As far as I can tell, only the scones and the grate have recipes. Everything else is pretty much creative use only. Who knows if that'll change in the future, but at the moment there is only a few recipes for them. So we'll start off with the facade, which like so, you can see it takes up how much of a block space. You can't have it fill in an entire full block space unless you have it on the opposite side to it. It's not going to fit in the same block space as you can see here. Obviously useful for situations like this, rather than sort of placing them wherever else. So they're good vertical slab-like approach blocks. Otherwise, you've got the quarter facade, which is obviously even thinner and half of a facade. But again, they only fit pretty much on the opposite side of each other, not in the same block space. So you can't place many to fill in an entire block like you would half slabs. Otherwise, you've got the fluted facade, which has a bit more to it, or is half a pillar. You've got the pillar, of course, if I can find some of them, as you can see here. You've got the crown moulding, which is like so, with quite a bit like so, and then sort of a bit less the further you go down. I always thought of this as sort of using it like, I guess, the edge of a block for a counter or something. You've got the cornice or something, which is obviously a lot more of a counter rather than sort of curving it. At least that's how I'm thinking of it as. There we go. That's sort of how I see it. You've got the sill, which obviously pretty much takes probably half a block and then sort of curves it down. I guess maybe similar to a ramp of sorts. And then you've got the double, which has it both sides, sort of like a ramp at the top there, or kind of like a roofing once you get to the top part. Next we have the pillar base, as you can see there, and these do obviously work on the side of things. I've tried with any of the others and they don't seem to do that, so these ones do have a directional difference to them, similar to obviously pistons and other blocks of this type. You've got your pillars compared to the pillar base, which takes up obviously a good amount of the center of the block space, but obviously cuts away the rest. You can also place these on other sides as well. Then you've got the scones, which obviously are torches, iron, and the block of its type. And you can see that mostly the block types are for sort of what's going to hold the torches in place, rather than the actual torch holding metal you can see there. And then finally we have the grate, which obviously you make like so, if I can find it, with iron nuggets and ingots. And obviously this would be useful for things like sewers, kitchens, and otherwise. Sewers, drains, stuff like that. Otherwise though, most of these should be broken pretty much how you'd expect with a pick. I'll actually try with the grate though, as it might not be clear with, say, a wooden one, as most of these others you can obviously break with wood. And the obsidian, I'm assuming you still need to pick. Yep, so they don't act like other types of blocks, they do act like what you'd expect. So the grate you can break with a wooden pick, as well as the stones here. So most of these you should be able to break normally. The grate you can mine with a wooden pick. And when it comes to obsidian, obviously you're still going to want a diamond pick. Just everything else, it doesn't matter what pickaxe you have. Otherwise though, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.